and music and light in our region coming together to celebrate. Hundreds of thousands of people packed the streets of Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky for BLINK last weekend. And here to talk about how it all shook out and plans for the future maybe as well, Brendon Cull, Senior Vice President and COO of the Cincinnati USA Regional Chamber. I was just saying, I'm glad you're here. I'm sure you haven't slept in like a week and a half, something like that. Seems like
I've slept a little bit, but the team that works a lot harder than me, they were out the next morning at 6 a.m. helping to deconstruct exhibits and make sure everybody got the loadout done really well. I'm so proud of them. They did an awesome job.
Let's just start with the overall feel from the event. I was telling you, my wife and I were down on Friday night, and the thing that we came away with in terms of experience, more so than even just the lights and all of that and the art installations, the murals, was that everybody seemed happy. Every face had a smile. Everybody seemed to be in a really good mood. Was that one of the takeaways you guys had?
It's one of the takeaways we had, absolutely, but it's also by design. That's what we want. Yeah. That's what BLINK is all about. We talk a lot about the future city and what we're trying to create, and we do an event like BLINK because we're trying to create this future city, and it includes that feeling that you had down here at BLINK, which is a feeling of inclusion, togetherness, of culture. And just seeing everyone smile, you almost hope that every time you are around your neighbors, you could figure out how to have that feeling that you had at BLINK again.
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular. Now, let's talk about some things that, I don't want to say caught you off guard, but things that you learn. You know,
yeah,
anytime you do an event where it maybe gets just bigger and bigger and bigger so fast, had some internet trouble in terms of website going into day one, and then the Roebling, which was going to be a feature piece, really ended up causing, I hate to say consternation, but some people thought, okay, what exactly were we supposed to do here? Let's talk about some of those issues.
Yeah, first the website, we had it back up and running 10 minutes before BLINK started, and it turned out when we announced the numbers of why it went down, the traffic that we got on the website was astounding. Yeah. And I can't wait to talk about that. But we got it back up and running. It worked fine all weekend.
Good.
The bridge was gorgeous, and if you came down and took a picture, it's like the feature image for everybody.
It's the one I've seen more than anything else, no question.
We learned that a lot of people wanted to walk across it.
The main part of the bridge.
And so as we adjusted, Cincinnati Police, Covington Police did an amazing job talking. By Sunday night, we had it going one direction on one side, one direction on the other side. It worked a lot better, but we've learned a lot about how many people want to be a part of BLINK is our biggest takeaway.
Yeah, it's spread out over 30 blocks, you know, all the way up to Findlay Market down into Covington. What would you say about what you learned in terms of extending into Northern Kentucky? Is that something, should this event happen again, you'd like to see more? Are we going to call the good folks in Newport and say, hey, we do this thing, do you want to take part? How did it go extending across the bridge?
Oh, I loved it. And I got to go over there a couple of nights. The art over there was incredible. The Fail mural was lit up, which was at 6th and Madison, was absolutely gorgeous. The Oddfellows Hall, which almost burned to the ground, was lit up beautifully. So I think there was a great experience over there. The concert on Saturday night in River Center, there's never been that many. I talked to one friend in Covington who helped make BLINK happen in Covington, and he said, I've never seen this many people in Covington in my entire life. And so that's a huge success. And we helped people rediscover neighborhoods and places and arts and culture. That's why so many people didn't sleep for the last few months.
Well, as big a success as it was, there's a question mark still right now. Are we going to do this again? When are we going to do this again? What will it look like? What's the process time look like to figuring that out?
We've got a lot of partners that we work with, the Hale Foundation, Agar, Artworks, Brave Berlin, and then of course the Chamber, and we'll get everybody together and we'll start talking about it. What we all agree on is this mission that we're trying to create this future city, and that is about bringing people together, about highlighting arts and culture, and so we will use that as our guidepost, and anything that we do that is BLINK related or any future iteration of BLINK will be about trying to create that future city, and that's great. Everyone who's watching should know that they live in a community where there are thousands of passionate people who want to create things like BLINK, and that should make them feel really awesome about the place they live.
Yeah, and everybody's just going to be waiting to see what the next thing is going to be.
We like a surprise at BLINK, so we're gonna draft on that for a while.
Excellent, Brendon. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate the time. Congratulations on just an amazing event. It is.